I never fully forgot where I came from before I came into this reality. And because of this, I have the ability to see you for who you really are. The beauty beyond your conditioning, beyond your patterns. And I had a profound spiritual experience of divine love, of pure awareness, when I was around 6 years of age. I want to share a knowing I have in my heart, in every cell of my being. No matter what you've been through, even in the moments when you felt broken, there is a place within you that cannot be touched by pain. Your innocence was, is, and always will be untouched. That part of you is whole now. It is imbued with pure light. It is real. Welcome to Your Wildlight Podcast. I am so happy you're here with me. So first off, before we do anything else, I want to share with you who you are, because there's a certain type of person who resonates with me, and I just want to make sure you know you're in the right place. I think this is because I had a profound spiritual experience when I was a child, and I never fully forgot where I came from before I came into the physical. So I attract a certain type of person. So do you resonate with any of the following? You feel different. Maybe you're multi-passionate, spiritual, but you feel like you don't fully belong here. You don't fit in with the masses. You have a longing for home, like an inner homesickness. You are, or want to be, creative. You're highly perceptive, loving, and kind. You usually had a challenging childhood, very often a narcissistic parent. You have a huge inner strength, but feel tired of being the strong one. You're emotionally and energetically sensitive, and can sometimes feel like you have to heal the world before you can truly relax. I remember that one. You're successful, and you just want to enjoy life now, as your past consisted of walking on eggshells, being a good girl, people-pleasing with no boundaries, codependency, having no desires of your own, and possibly parenting your parents. So you didn't really have the childhood you would have wanted. So you've had enough of not feeling content or fulfilled. What you truly want is a deep, continuous connection to who you really are, like beyond your conditioning, beyond your patterns. A connection to your inner guidance, and to live the fulfilled, spacious, creative, joyful life you are born to live. And you still choose to be kind, even though you've been through so much. You are my why. You are why I do this work. So as I said, I never fully forgot where I came from before I came into this reality. And because of this, I have the ability to see you for who you really are. The beauty beyond your conditioning, beyond your patterns. And I had a profound spiritual experience of divine love, of pure awareness, when I was around 6 years of age. I remember standing on my own in the kitchen of my childhood home, and I became aware of a knowing that appeared to me, so to speak. It seemed to be situated above me, while also being everywhere, within me and without. It was like peering into a dimension beyond space-time and the cosmos. I didn't analyze it in any way because I was so young. I had an expansive knowing of what is. I'd been given the opportunity to peek behind the curtain of illusion. I was shown some fundamental universal truths behind this reality, about how life works. I had access to all of consciousness, and yet, paradoxically, I knew there was more, like I knew there was beyond. I didn't understand everything, needless to say. There'd be too much to possibly grasp in human form, but it was just there, or here to be more accurate. I experienced being pure awareness, one with everything, expansive, spacious, everything connected. And it was more real than I can describe. I received what I call now the 7 oneness codes. I obviously didn't have words for it then, but later on I had to articulate it some way because I couldn't have articulated the knowing as a small child. It was later that the experience was clothed in words. So, for example, I was aware that there existed something so far beyond this physical reality, so inexplicably beautiful, even beyond our idea of heaven, and that it's all around us and within us. What people call heaven is not out there. Out there and here are dualistic. Oneness can't be measured because it's infinitely expansive. I knew that this physical realm is not real as such. It's a projection coming from what truly is real, which is awareness, oneness, and love. But only love is real. And of course, I'm referring to true love, not ego love. When you realize that this reality is like a dream, it takes the weight off. Heavy emotions such as anxiety and fear don't seem so real, and you can begin to allow your true self to shine through. We can see through this reality and return to love, and allow ourselves to be supported by love, and come home to who we really are. During this experience of awareness, one of the truths that I was shown was that who you truly are is magnificent. We are far beyond the mind, beyond this realm, more powerful and beautiful than we could ever comprehend using our mind alone. Love is all there is. Love is who we truly are. This insight is not just a belief that I have. I don't say it because I happen to read it. I know this to be true. I knew it before I had the ability to read properly. This is why I'm called to share this message. When I tune into it, when I think back, it's very hard to describe, but I felt this utter ineffable love and scintillating peace within and without. It was like intelligent light, and the main word I'd use to describe it is oneness. But I can't describe it, nor can it be described. There's no separation, problems do not exist, there's no pain, no loneliness, no suffering, judgment, or negativity. You think about something, and it is. It's just this beingness, this isness, and beyond. It was an all-encompassing knowing, instantaneous knowing, with no separation, just here. You're never alone. And when you tap into this ever-present love, you need never be lonely again, because you realize this is real, and you're always one with it. It's what you are. I asked my higher self later on, how did I, as a small child, know about these profound concepts like duality, for example, because I knew the importance of going beyond duality in this life. And I asked my guides, like, how did I know that at as such a small child? And the answer I received was that my infinite being, received the information from source, and the child that I was bore witness to it and never forgot. And I was meant to, because there's an awakening happening now. And I'm supposed to share this information with people who resonate so that they can finally live the creative, juicy, fulfilled lives they were born to live. And in contrast to this profound experience, I also know what it feels like to struggle, to feel as if you're perpetually swimming against the tide of life. I felt very boxed in my childhood. I had a dominant father, and there was a lot of fear in my childhood. So I know what struggle feels like, and I also know what it's like to be on the other side. And I'm here to offer comfort that you don't ever have to give up. You're never alone, and you can live your dream life. And I mean true dream, not necessarily, although whatever, not the Lamborghini in the garage or the 10 of them, whatever. That's wonderful. material wealth is wonderful, and I wish it for everybody who wants it. When I say wealth, I'm talking about inner wealth as well. Of course, you should be compensated for what you do and sharing your gifts. That's wonderful. But there's an inner wealth. There's how you feel when you inhale the beautiful fragrance of a wild rose, and you're totally present, and it just feels utterly orgasmic. So everything you've been through, everything in your childhood, you weren't received by your family of origin. You feel like you don't fit in here. You want to express yourself more, all of it. There is a way out. And I want to share with you through these videos what I have learned so that you can finally feel the expansive peace and spaciousness within you that you long for. I can share with you another video where I go a bit deeper into my story. Really what I want to share now is about you. The time has come for you to step into your glorious life after so long, after so much longing. You beyond deserve this now. And there's something I want to share with you. I went from feeling totally boxed in, unable to express myself, to becoming an artist, to doing work I love, where I help people to express who they really are and stand in their power. I live on my horse sanctuary. I work with horses. I actually work with horses because they're so present and they add such magic in co-facilitation for my work. I mean, everything I absolutely adore to do, I'm doing it. This is available for you. This is available for you. Whatever your version is, you can let go and know that you are caught in loving arms, always. I was able to break free because I knew that freedom lived within me. There was no separation between who I really was and the freedom I longed for. I want to share a knowing I have in my heart, in every cell of my being. No matter what you've been through, even in the moments when you felt broken, there is a place within you that cannot be touched by pain. Your innocence was, is, and always will be untouched. That part of you is whole now. It is imbued with pure light. It is real. Who you really are has been covered over by layers of conditioning, creating distortions, patterns, and behaviors. But this is not your truth. There is an ever-present perfect state of beingness within you, and you can tap into this state of presence in every moment so that you can be one with the health, wealth of every sort, love, and perfect self-expression that you already are. I know how magnificent you are. You are drenched in beauty in every moment. It shines from within you, toning its sacred note through every cell of your body, through your being. I invite you to open up. When you even allow just a fraction, your life can transform. And I'm here to help you, to guide you, to share what I've learned over 35 years of doing energy work so that you can finally feel free and feel what I call your wild light, where you are living this life on earth, happy in your body, happy being on the planet, and connected to your higher, deeper self, receiving your intuitive guidance in every moment. You're exquisitely human and magnificently divine. I can't wait for our journey together. And please, if you resonate with this, like and subscribe so the perfect people can find this work and their lives can transform. I'm sending you so much love.